Well, we're going to dive right into it right now. A lot of people ask me about the intake. I need to make another one anyhow, and I'm going to kind of explain. That's a 65 millimeter wide piece of aluminum shaft. I turned it down to 23 millimeters, and it's a solid piece of billet aluminum. Then I took my mill, and then I cut the tops off of the top and bottom. We're going to put it in here, and we're fixing to bore the center out. And get the carriage out of the way here. And that particular bit right there is 17.75 millimeter. Once you drill it out with that, it makes the hole 18.1 millimeters. So that's me just showing you exactly what the bit is. Whenever I get done with the hole, then the hole is actually a little bit bigger than the bit. So bear that in mind. That's exactly the same bit I used on the intake I have now, and it is like totally perfect. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a little centering bit, and I'm going to put one little center mark hole on it. And then I'm going to take my calipers, and those are set at 20 thousandths. I mean, 20 millimeter, I'm sorry. And over there, mark it. Then over there, mark it total 40 millimeters. So I'll just center it up between the top and the bottom, draw a line across it, and then that'll be the whole pattern. It's a lot easier to get like that than try to hold it on something or something like that, or another intake. So it's a lot easier to lay it out like that. I'm going to put a really good heavy starting place, and I'm going to take a bit. I want to say that's a 5/16, and I'm just going to run it through there right quick. And once I get that done, then I'm going to go in there with the big one. And we're going to go ahead and put the big one in there. We're going to go ahead and run it through there right quick. And it takes a while. I actually lugged the machine down a couple of times boring it, and if I needed it bigger, I could take a boring bar and do it, but it comes out exactly 18 millimeter, and that's exactly the inside barrel size of the carburetor, and it's like perfect. So, and as far as me being a dumbass, this pretty much proves some of it right there. Oh yeah, it's hot. So that's pretty much how the intake is made. It's pretty simple. Like I said, it's one solid piece of billet. And the outside right there measures 23.1. Now for this. The expansion chamber is done, and we have started painting. And I think the color is almost perfect to the can. The expansion chamber came out pretty good. I wanted to get all the brackets and everything welded on that bolts to underneath. And the BBR phase 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, box, I had to put a plate to mount that. And you'll see by the picture there's some modification you have to make on your clutch cable post. You'll have to cut it down and shave a little bit off the top of it to get this to work, to get the carburetor shoehorned in there. But it does go in there, and it does work. And yeah, the expansion chamber, and we also have stickers. All right. So
There's the intake. Have to clean it up a little bit, drill the holes, what have you, and that's what I use to mount the VM18 on my motor right there. So, and I don't even have to tell y'all, I've been busier than a one-legged cat covering up turds on a frozen pond. But y'all hit like and subscribe. Please leave me a comment, and y'all have a good day and happy Mother's Day. And if any of y'all are mothers out there, uh, and just have a good day.